It's over 5 years since the launch of the Trust. What have been the key factors behind the strong performance, in particular the income portfolio?
I think what helped the income portfolio in terms of its performance was the decision early on to invest in overseas income trusts. Now, there was a number of reasons for that. In particular, it allowed us to diversify the sources of income for the managed portfolio trusts, so we weren't too highly reliant on the UK. And given that there was a number of dividend cuts in 2009 and 10, in particular that of BP, that was a good move. But also the dividend growth that we received from, in particular, the Asian income trusts and also the emerging market income trusts has been very strong in the region of 8 to 10% per annum. And that was good for performance. But also for performance, the capital growth of these trusts was much better than we would have expected. And so overall, the total return that we got from that strategy to invest overseas for a good portion of the portfolio worked quite well. The other area was UK mid and small cap trusts. And where we could find some of those with reasonably attractive dividend yields, the capital performance there was again very strong and much better than we had anticipated. And I think a combination of both has helped the income portfolio generate the strong performance it has over the last 5 years.
How have the portfolios been performing over recent months, and what are the prospects over the next year?
Well, quite interesting. For most of the 5 or so years that the managed portfolio trust has been in existence, it's been the income portfolio that's done the running, that's performed more strongly than the growth portfolio. However, probably in the last 6 months or so, I think the baton is being passed to the growth portfolio, which has been generating some quite strong returns. And some of the reasons for that has been our investment in technology trusts, which have really performed strongly of late. And I think that's because the technology sector itself has been generating some strong profits and earnings growth, and that's been reflected in the investment trusts that we hold. And the other area has been a big exposure in the UK mid and small cap trusts. They've performed much better than FTSE 100, and so an exposure in the mid-cap arena and the small-cap arena has benefited the growth portfolio and its performance. Looking ahead to prospects, I think we'll go through a period of volatility over the next few months, both ways, much due to some macro events like will the Federal Reserve begin to reduce its quantitative easing policy or not. But generally, we must remember interest rates are low and economic growth is picking up, and that should result in stronger profits and earnings from companies in the stock market. And I think the stock market could push on quite a bit over the next 6 months or so.